my name is Andy Kurtzman. I came up from Winona. Got a lot of friends here tonight. Big people. My brother Jack and his girlfriend Lisa are here all the way from San Francisco. Yeah. When we were little kids, my brother and I, if I would do something bad and I knew that my mom was like real pissed off at me, I would try and smooth things over. And I would say, "I'm sorry, Mom. I love you." And this is what she would say back to me. She would say, "I love you too. I just don't like you very much right now." Yeah, that's why I'm up here doing this right now. But I'm planning on telling them the same thing when I drop them off at the nursing home. I still love you guys. You're just not that pleasant to be around anymore. I told that joke to my friends at the bar recently, and there was this lady sitting at the bar about my parents' age, and when I said the part about the nursing home, she turned around and gave me the dirtiest look I have ever seen in my life. It's like, that's the look of a lady who knows she's getting dropped off at the nursing home. For sure. But speaking of parents, the Menendez brothers have been in the news a lot lately. That's a 90-degree turn there. If you guys aren't familiar, back in the late 80s, the Menendez brothers, they murdered their parents. And then they took the inheritance and they went on this spending spree and they bought Mercedes-Benz and front row tickets to the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Well, it just got me thinking, if Jack and I, if we took out our mom and dad, we might be able to afford Geo Metros and front row tickets to the St. Paul Saints. We're lucky. So yeah, they're probably pretty safe. Now my parents are great. When we were kids, we would always go grocery shopping with my mom. And we would always get really excited to pick out new cereal. And so we'd pick out cereal, and we'd get home, and it would be time for breakfast. And my dad would step in and be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't open the new cereal until the old cereal is gone." Yeah, we got the dads in the audience. Just like, get to the point. Yeah, go on. So we called my dad. We used to call my dad the serial killer. Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, my dad called me, and he's like, "Hey, Andy, can I hook up and get some weed from you?" Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I still have some of the same stuff you got from me last time." And he's like, "Oh, well, in that case, maybe I'll just wait until you get some new stuff." I was like, "Well, Dad, I can't get new stuff until the old stuff is gone. And I have a bunch of half bags of weed laying around." Yeah, call me the weed killer. Scott's Turf Builder Plus. Weed is legal now in Minnesota, though. Yeah. Still not a lot has changed. Like, we still don't have any stores around here. I know. I still have to buy my weed from the same sketchy drug dealer that I have been since high school. Yeah, seriously. He's just gotten much less paranoid about the whole situation. He doesn't even come inside anymore. He'll just pull up in the driveway or leave it on the front step like a DoorDash. So according to my drug dealer, it's still technically illegal for him to sell me weed, but he can gift it to me, and then I can give him a donation. And so he'll pull up and he'll be like, "Hey man, here's your gift. Now you give me a donation, or I'll break your fucking legs." So yeah, not a lot has changed. You know the nice thing about weed, well, one of the nice things about weed, is it's been the same price since I was in high school. It's gotten cheaper, if anything. The weed has gradually gotten better and cheaper, while literally everything else in this world, shittier and more expensive. Like everything. Cars, houses, spouses, everything. I'm not married, so I can say that. Like just last week, I spent $70 on a bag of dog food for my dog Nesta. Yeah, and $35 on a bag of Alaskan Thunderfuck for me. So, that's great to be here. Yeah, my brother Jack and I, we went to Jamaica a few years back with my good friend Shane. And we stayed at the shittiest, cheapest hotel that you could find on the beach. Yeah, like a lot of the times when you go to these places, like the all-inclusive resorts, they'll have security and they'll keep like the local drug dealers and riffraff off of the property. Well, this place welcomed him in. It was really convenient. And they had concerts there like a few nights a week. And after the concerts got done, these girls, Jamaican girls, would line up outside of the gate from the concert. These ladies of the night, if you will. Prostitutes. We're on the same page. And so Jack and Shane and I were leaving the concert, and we got propositioned by one of these girls. And we politely declined. And so the next day, I got up early, and I was walking down the beach, and I saw this same girl, and she had a jewelry stand set up on the side of the beach. And so I stopped, and I bought a necklace from her. It wasn't a pearl necklace. It was made of beads. And so I got back to the hotel, and I saw my brother and Shane, and I said, "You'll never believe it. I just saw that girl from last night. She has a stand set up down the beach." And they looked at me. Shane looked at me all confused. He's like, "A hooker stand?" I was like, "No, a jewelry stand. What the hell is a hooker stand?" But yeah, it was a rough hotel. Like, one night, this guy sold me drugs, and then 5 minutes later, he robbed me for the drugs. I was like, "You could have just taken my money and saved us a whole step. I would have had better luck at the hooker stand." I'll leave you guys with this. One of my brother and I, one of our favorite bands growing up was the Steve Miller Band. And yeah, I used to love the song "Fly Like an Eagle" by Steve Miller. In the song "Fly Like an Eagle," Steve Miller sings, "I want to feed the babies who don't have enough to eat, shoe the children with no shoes on their feet, house the people living in the streets." Now, when I heard Steve Miller, when I was a little kid and I heard Steve Miller sing, "I want to shoe the children with no shoes on their feet," I always thought he meant like, shoot! Shoot! Get out of here, you barefoot little fucks. You know, like, how's the people living in the street? Like, how do you think they are? Homeless. Oh, fuck, Steve Miller is kind of an asshole. All right, thank you guys. That's my time. I'm Andy Kurtzman. Enjoy the rest of the show.